Hi guys, thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to this video. If you're new, please do consider subscribing. I highly appreciate it. Help the channel grow. Now, this has been trending for the last few weeks in South Africa. You are aware. It's been trending. People have been fighting over it. People have been giving their opinions. People have been asking questions. It has been a mess for the past few weeks in South Africa. And now the latest development is that Chidima has accepted an invitation to go ahead and compete in the Miss Nigeria pageant. And girl, I'm like, what are you doing? Chidima, what are you doing, girl? You see, for me, it is the inability to read the room. It's the inability to gauge people's feelings, if I can put it that way. And let me tell you, in my personal opinion, I believe that her father I believe that her father is behind this. I believe that her father is her main advisor. Why do I say that? Because this is so much on brand with the way Nigerians behave in South Africa. Now, if you don't know the story, I don't know where you've been. You've probably been living under a rock. This has been trending for the last 4 or 5 weeks, for the last almost 2 months now on Twitter. So if you don't know what's happening, please go back and, catch up on what's been happening. But I would like to just give my opinion, my 2 cents opinion on what's happening now currently with her acceptance of participating in the Miss Nigeria pageant, right? If I were Chidima, I would have waited until next year. If I were her, I would have waited until next year. For the rest of 2024, girl, your pageantry has just been marred by negativity, by even fraud charges. And I understand with the fraud thing, she's not the one that committed the fraud. Her mother apparently is the one who committed fraud and stole somebody's identity. That is not Chidima's fault. Yes, she may have known as she grew older. I don't know. But it wasn't initially her fault. It was her mother's fault, right? It was her mother's doing. So personally, I don't blame her for that part. However, I'm thinking, girl, the inability to read the room is amazing to me. Like, what are you doing? First, it was that comment that she deleted about how people are hating and she's living her life, blah, blah, blah. And that sort of gave me, you know, an idea of how arrogant she is. And even then, me personally, I blamed her father because I'm like, this person is probably getting a lot of counsel from her father. And this is how Nigerians behave, especially Nigerians in South Africa. They will bulldoze their way through anything, force their way through anything without a care in the world about how anybody feels, about how anybody else is going to be affected. Let me tie this up. You see, with the Miss Universe Nigeria pageant, there are girls who have already auditioned, right? They've already auditioned, pardon me, they've already chosen the top 16 or top whatever, right? Nigeria has 36 or 37 states, right? These states are all represented in the pageant. So I'm not even laughing. So please tell me which state is Adetshina representing? Which state? Let's start there. She has accepted this special invite to participate, right? But girl, which state are you representing? Because all the states currently are represented, all the contestants have been chosen. Which state are you representing there? Are you just gonna go now, force your way through? This is the same thing. Oh my, listen. This is all sorts of wrong. This is all sorts of wrong. And I understand why Nigerians have a problem, why some Nigerians have a problem with this. Because we can look at it in different ways. You see, what I'm not getting, what I'm not understanding, or one of the things I'm not understanding in all of this is, do you notice how there is a lack of excitement from Nigerians about her, taking part in the Miss Nigeria pageant? I'm talking about Nigerians now in South Africa, right? They're not as loud. Oh, you see now she's taking over in Nigeria. We're excited. You pushed her out of the South African pageant, but now she's about to take over Nigeria. That excitement isn't there. There was a lot of excitement when she was about to take over South Africa, because there seems to be this what can I call it? This need, this urge, this desperation from Nigerians to take over South Africa. There seems to be this urge from them to, we're going to take over, we're going to replace you South Africans, we're going to take over in South Africa here, we're going to take over. There seems to be this excitement, this need to take over, this urgency to take over South Africa. But now that Chidima is going over there to take over her father's land, there's no excitement. Like, guys, why are you not excited? Here is your daughter about to take over your own country. Why are you not excited? Why are you not online? Why are you not on TikTok posting videos about how you had lunch with her? Why are you not excited? Why are you not excited? Why are you not calling her your daughter? She's about to take over. Where is that excitement all of a sudden? So it's funny to me that now they don't have that excitement because, Chidima is going over there to take over Nigeria. But when she was here about to take over South Africa, it was a huge deal. It was a huge deal to them. Now she has a right to compete. She has a right to compete. Okay, now she's competing over there. She has a right to compete over there as well. Where is your excitement, right? So that's number one that I find really interesting. But the second thing really is that this whole thing is unfair to the ladies in Nigeria who have already auditioned, who have already been selected to represent their states. Because now if there are 36 states over there and the ladies have been chosen from each state, where does Chidima fit in? Which state is she representing? Where is her father from, right? Let's say, for instance, her father is from Delta State. I don't know where her father is from. I'm just making an example, right? So if the father is from Delta State, couldn't she have waited until next year when they start afresh with the auditions, go back to Delta State, audition for the Miss Delta State pageant, right? So she can legally represent, or ethically at least, because she's not doing anything illegal even now, but ethically represent the state. So she can ethically represent the people of Delta State or whatever state her father is from. Why not do it that way? We want to know what my opinion is on that. I think the reason why she couldn't do it that way is because she probably has her father as her advisor, and her father behaves like most Nigerians behave in this country. They will bulldoze their way through anything without a care in the world about how it affects other people. Because I just feel like she was being selfish. She got this invitation 5 days or 6 days ago to participate. If she had good advisors in her corner, they could have just said, do you know what, girl, let's wait for next year. Next year, people will still remember this drama that happened in South Africa. When they see you, when they see your name, they'll still remember, oh, this is the lady who was, treated unfairly, quote unquote, treated unfairly in South Africa, right? So they'll still remember you. If they're going to vote for you or give you pity votes, they'll still give you pity votes next year, right? So why not wait for next year? Why step on the toes of the ladies who have already auditioned? Which state are you representing? Which state are you representing? So do you see the unfairness in all of this? Personally, I just think she doesn't have good advisors behind her. She doesn't have a team of advisors that is looking at things objectively. There's just this desperation that no, she must go ahead, she must win something. She's only 23 years old. She is still young. She still has a solid 3 to 4 years of entering pageants. I think the Miss Universe Nigeria, you can take part in it until you're 27 or something. She still has a good 4 years to enter. She could have done this next year. She could have in 2025. She could have done this in 2026. Why bulldoze your way through in this 2024 when you already have so much drama attached to your name? Why? What is the rush? What's the rush? You know? So I personally think this was a bad idea from her part. But I hope she does well. I hope she does well. I'm just confused as to what stage she's going to be representing. I'm confused as to how she's going to be introduced. Or I would like to see, like, they need to tell us which channel we can find this Miss Universe Nigeria in, because I'm interested to watch. I'm really interested to watch. I really am, because this is unfair on the ladies who have already been chosen to represent their states. She could have waited for next year, done things properly, and went from there. She should be even more successful, in my opinion, if she had done things according to the book. But apparently that is not how her family does things, from everything we've heard over the past few weeks. Everything that's transpired, everything that's come out, apparently that's not their brand of doing things. But let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Please do share the video. Please do subscribe. Let's get the channel to at least 1,000 subs. Please do help me grow. I highly, highly, highly appreciate you. Until the next time, bye.
Hello everyone, my name is Chidima Vanessa Ono Adetshina, and I cannot start off this video without expressing my gratitude to the incredible people who have shown me so much love and so much support. Now, I have received an invitation from the Silverbird Group, who are the organizers of the Miss Universe Nigeria beauty pageant. And I say this with great excitement because I have decided to participate in the Miss Universe Nigeria 2024 beauty pageant. Now, I understand the expectations and responsibilities that come with this title, and I am so excited to embark on this journey. And I just want to say thank you so much for this opportunity, and I'm looking forward to participating in Africa's most prestigious beauty pageant, Miss Universe Nigeria.